Right, let's read some poems if we can find some half decent ones. I'm just going through them, so let's see. This one's called The Keepsakes. There lies in front of me that which belonged to the woman who kept safe my heart for all those years. But now she is gone, and my heart is back again. But for what do I have need for such a heart that now beats with a heavy thud? Her chocolate boxes lie empty, on the lid each sticker from the chocolates, a reminder to me of my lost love, the small trinket that tears open my heart, that bleeds me dry. For it is a memory of her ways, which surround me in her house. Everywhere I look is something she brought, something she pointed and said, an item in a particular place of her choosing, a piece of paper with her handwriting on. Will this longing fade, as does the ink now? Will my heart be sensitized over time, or will every glance of mine hurt? There her picture hangs on the wall, her eyes looking straight at me, and my memory goes back to when I took it, how I told her to move her head slightly to one side, and to look straight down the lens, straight at me. And now those eyes that have no sight look strangely back at me, as if the picture was looking at me, as if she was looking from the grave at me. And I turn my eyes away and feel such shame, for I have survived my love. When shall I see you again? Oh, dear walls of my tiny heart, we do not take this longing away from me, this pain that I feel in the very tips of my fingers. Oh, my love, how much you meant to me. Now I'm in the time as was I before, but unlike before, I have a memory of how life could be, and that will never again await me. Yeah, that was a good poem, wasn't it? I think I read it better than it really was. Sadness, this one's called. It's a very short one. Oh, sadness of mine, will you never let go? Always tugging at me, bringing me down, taking me under, where I can breathe no more. No dreams of white can be seen through your dark eyes. Hello there. That was a very short poem, wasn't it? I'm not sure how that just seemed to suddenly end. Maybe there was supposed to be more that I never wrote. I don't know where these are from because they don't have dates on them. They must be very old, because usually I write dates on these poems. Hello, MJ. See if I can find another one. You missed the best one, it was at the beginning. What's this one? I am reading poems, if I can actually find any that I can bear to read. Let's hope it's quick. What's this one? Broke a date to be here. Oh, I'd go on your date if I was you. This is not looking good. Alright, let's try this one. I think this one was inspired by I think Paul McCartney's Freedom song. Let's see, it's called You've Always Been There For Me. I can't even be bothered to read it out, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have done a quiz instead. You've always been there for me, no matter what situation I find myself in. You've always been there for me. When I found my foot on the wrong path, you lifted me up and put me back. Wherever I needed a favor, you gave freely to me. You shone your light so that I could walk your path. You've always been there for me, giving me direction, guidance, a way to live in true peace and happiness. And yet I find myself lower than the very ants you created. I feel my worth so little that I wonder why you continue to bless me day to day when I fall so many times, and yet your loving parental hands are there to put me back. So soft and sweet is your love. You've always been there for me, but sometimes I question my sins and wonder if I've always been there for you. And I find fault in so much of what I do, and I plead that your mercy and grace never runs out for me, that I will find my death on your path, that I won't wander too much, that I won't go astray. You've always been there for me, dear Lord, dear God, giving me guidance, love and direction, peace, security and comfort. May I find the way to repay, in some way, my most undeserved favor of having you blessings day in and out, because unlike me, you've always been there. Yeah, too many double repetitives there. I really hate that. You got two me's there, and there was, what was the other one? Two ways as well. I was cut off. Wow, that might have been good. I didn't know. It's still running according to this. I'm still waffling on. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. There is a love inside. God knows how old this is. There is a love inside that burns on and on. Never shall it settle. Like summer it will burn on and on, blossoming like the rose. A love so simple, so pure, made from souls entwined, forever together, floating like stars in the sky. A love that will last forever, blessed from its inception till its last days on this earth, till we walk the pearly clouds of God's domain. In love shall we always remain. My love and I, may we always see eye to eye. May our hearts warm gentle, like honey on a hot day, smooth and pure. A love that lasts 1,000,000 years is that of yours and mine. A love that shall never shatter, but shall endlessly float on. The rivers sway silently in the dark summer night. The two lovers sit by a fire, gazing in each other's eyes. The flames sparkle like their love, it shall never go out. Together shall we always stay, wherever we are found. Our love shall always remain, simple and pure, today and tomorrow, now and forever. That was a very nice poem, and that was written to my now ex-wife. So that just sort of makes mockery of every single thing I wrote, doesn't it? That's the problem with being someone who writes things down. They're always there to haunt you.